Welcome back to City Skylines. We're still in Westdale. And I think it was the last time I passed the 65,000 population mark, which unlocked unique buildings, which is this one, I think. No, monuments. And I thought I'd be able to just install all these monuments now, because I have gone past the 65,000 population mark. But unfortunately it doesn't work like that. In order to use any of these 5 monuments, you need other things in your city. For instance, for the Eden project, you need to construct a business park, and to construct a business park I need something like another couple of hundred office blocks. For the fusion power plant, you need to construct the observatory. But in order to construct the observatory, you need to have something like, I think it's 1,000 buildings that are abandoned. So it's not like I thought. For the transport tower, again, you need to have something like 1,000 people using public transport. So what I need to do is just carry on increasing the city. I guess I'm gonna have to add some more bus routes, because I need more people to be using the public transport. And then there's various other things I just need to increase. And I don't know if I'm going to find that easy or not. I'm already kind of struggling a little bit here with problems with traffic. Some parts are better than others. This is the area which is right after you come over the bridge here. It's one of those smallish roads coming across from the other part. Oops. And this is very busy here. Not too busy down there. So let's go out. I'm gonna go for a kind of an aerial view here and just try and see what are the most busy routes in and out. So you can see this road, especially going in, is very busy. And when the traffic gets to here, everybody and most people, well, it's not too bad then, because all the traffic goes on this avenue here, and then they just kind of fan out left or right. That doesn't seem too bad, actually. It's really just the crossing. It's this bottleneck here. So I guess if I was to build another road coming across to somewhere else, that might help. Let's see if I can do that. I build this one out like that, and then I build it over to here, and then can we? Be quite nice if I could get this to hit this road directly. That's so that should help, perhaps. It's basically giving another avenue into this major road. Oh, where the hell are these guys going? What? Yeah, I guess people are gonna go back that way. Over here I've got my offices. Although I need to expand and everything, I'm not sure, because I can see things starting to lag a little bit. So I kind of wonder what this, what things will look like if I have 150 or 200,000 people here. Although the lagging might not be a problem by then, because the way traffic is going in certain areas, there may be a bigger problem than the lagging. It may be that there's no room. But yeah, it's a pretty big place. What I've done here is I've just spent the last half hour or so installing lots and lots of roads and things, because I'm going to try and increase the population, increase the amount of offices and the amount of shops. As you can see, I've got miles and miles of land for sale. And I've done this everywhere. And I have also installed water pipes underneath. Wow, and I've just caused a complete disaster to happen in the traffic. What I did was I just connected to the highway, so I'm going to get rid of these roads here. So if people want to get in here, they're going to have to find some other way of doing it, not by going off the main highway. There's plenty of ways to get on there. Well, hello again, and I just came back to do another little bit because something happened in the last few minutes. I went away for a cup of tea, and when I came back, my population had dropped from 110,000 all the way down to 78. So that's a drop of over 30,000 people have abandoned my city. You can see here everywhere there's abandoned symbols. I know the traffic is pretty bad at some places, but the main reason, it would seem, when I click on some of the buildings, the most common answer as to why somebody has left is that no one collected a dead person. That seems to be the general problem. And perhaps there's no way for the hearses to collect all the dead people because of the roads. But the roads, and they look okay except in certain areas where they look really bad, and that's here. And because this is such an important road here, perhaps this is the reason why nothing is working, because everything's stuck here. So I guess that could be the reason for my city's demise. But what I'm going to do is, because I'm not sure it is just the roads. I know they're absolutely terrible. But if you're living here, and I've just installed some graveyards and some crematoriums and stuff, then people, they just have to drive around here. They don't have to touch the roads, unless in this game, for whatever reason, perhaps the graveyard that's over here is going to send somebody all the way out here to collect someone, then they're going to go all the way back here. If it's like that, so there's a crematorium here and someone has to come all the way over to here, if they're taking long routes, then that would make sense, because it would mean that there's just nothing's moving here, so everything's stuck. So anyway, I'm going to try and improve the road a little bit, and I'm going to just wait to see if this number, which, like I say, I've dropped 30,000 people, I'm going to wait to see if this picks up again. And if it doesn't pick up, because of all the services I've gotten, all the expenses I have, it won't take long for this figure to drop down to zero, especially if I'm losing 15 grand every week or whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna have a go at the roads first, and when I come back I'll let you know if that helped, or if it is just this natural phenomenon they call the death wave, which happens no matter what you do, because it's just a statistical thing. Some kind of crazy stuff happening here. If you look at the road there, I won't point to which one. If you look, you'll see it. And all the cars are just disappearing when they get to a spot. There's some kind of wormhole. See, no wonder my population is dropping. No wonder I've lost 30,000 people. They're all driving into some bizarre anomaly.